It's Trevor McDonald here from McDonald Entertainment Media, and it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the second annual Fraser Valley Grand Gala, brought to you by our friends at the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation. This is going to be an exceptional night of giving.
Ho, 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 ho.
Santa.
Yes.
Nice to see you. I'm surprised to see you. What are you doing here?
Well, isn't this breakfast with Santa?
No, you're thinking of It's a Wonderful Breakfast. That's not till December 10th. By the way, it is December 10th at the White Spot on South Fraser Way from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. and tickets are available at the Foundation website. But Santa, you're a little bit early.
Well, if that's the case, then I'll be going back to the North Pole to Mrs. Claus, and we'll have a little rum and eggnog, and we're going to watch it on live stream.
Well, I do appreciate that, and I'm going to see you on December 10th. I look forward to it. It's a wonderful breakfast, and you're a wonderful Santa.
Yes, and I hope a message for the people coming tonight. I hope they have the wallet with them. Raise the limit on the credit card so we can raise lots of money.
Santa Claus and credit. It's a new day.
Absolutely.
So good to see you, Santa. We'll see you on the 10th.
And stay on the good list.
Always.
Okay.
Thank you. He's a little early. Like I said, nice interruption from Santa Claus there. I'm with Howard Blank from Point Blank Entertainment, and my name is Trevor McDonald from McDonald Entertainment Media. It is my great pleasure to be hosting this event again, the second annual Fraser Valley Grand Gala, courtesy of our friends at the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation. Howard, it's going to be an incredible night.
It sure is, Trevor. It's exciting. We're virtual, but I feel like we're in everyone's homes, don't you?
That's the idea. I think that this time of year is, regardless of the situation that we're in outside, it is still about the foundation and about raising money. And we're so grateful for you joining us online. And we feel like we're in your living room or wherever you have the screen set up. It's just so nice to be with you tonight. We have a great night planned for you, including live entertainment, well, virtual live entertainment, some great prizes, live and silent auctions, and of course, some special guest speakers joining us as well. It is the Fraser Valley Grand Gala, and it is our great pleasure to be here. Just very quickly, Howard,
sure.
I'm going to introduce you a little bit later on, but I love the work that you do. You've raised almost $1 billion with various nonprofits and different organizations. So just speak a little bit about that.
Well, my parents instilled in me in giving back at a very, very early age. I started volunteering in different organizations, and I still do today. And I think tonight's event is so important because you're helping these 4 important hospitals. This organization is critical to the Fraser Valley, and I'm thrilled to be able to be here and to be a part of this great evening. And it's going to be an evening of fun, of giving and getting too, because we got some great live auction items.
We have some great live auction, silent auction, and also some raffle tickets, which I want to quickly talk about before we move on here. 2 big raffles to talk about tonight. The first is the Snowball raffle at $50 a ticket. Top prize for that is the Burrowing Owl 3-liter. 3 liters of Burrowing Owl is Christmas all by itself. It's a bottle of 2017 Athene and a private tasting for 4 at Burrowing Owl. So it really is that's an incredible first prize.
Yes.
Second prize from Time Masters is a pearl necklace. And third prize from Sham Golf in Chilliwack is 4 green fee passes. And I played Sham. They've done a remarkable job of turning that into just a fantastic, tough little track. But they're great folks out there, and they do tons for the community at Chilliwack. So thank you for having them on board. But fear not, if you don't win one of the 3 top prizes, everyone is a winner. Everyone who enters in the raffle will get a $25 gift card, courtesy of Joseph Richardson Group. So thank you very much to the Joseph Richardson Group for adding to the raffles. And that is just one. The other raffle, which won't be drawn until December 18th, is the wine raffle. Now, I say the word wine, Howard, and it immediately perks up interest. Everybody online right now, I said wine, and they did this. The wine raffle is $20 a ticket or 3 for $50. The top prize for that is 15 bottles of assorted wines and 10 cases of beer. So maybe you're not a wine lover. The guy or the lady beside you is a beer drinker. There you go, 10 cases of beer. Second prize is 5 bottles of assorted wines and 5 cases of beer. The third prize is 3 bottles of assorted wine and 3 cases of beer. Either way, first, second, or third prize, all a great prize package. And you can win that tonight. $20 a ticket, 3 for $50. And any donations you're able to give at this time, of course, are always greatly accepted. And anything over $25 gets you a charitable receipt. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to raise some money. We're going to have a little fun fundraising, I like to call it. Let's move on with our first special guest speaker. It is Dr. Francis Horn Sr. Francis Horn Sr. is a world-renowned Coast Salish master carver, and his work has been represented in a range of top Vancouver galleries since his professional career started almost 30 years ago. He's mentored clients in recovery from corrections at Vision Quest Recovery Society, and now he advises and advocates for Aboriginal patients of the Fraser Health Authority. In June 2019, Francis was recognized for his sculpting legacy and lifelong commitment to helping and healing others with an honorary Doctor of Letters degree from the University of the Fraser Valley. We're going to turn it over to Dr. Francis Horn Sr.
Hi there. My name is Chilliwack. I come in peace. I would like to welcome each and every one of you to the sacred territory of the Stalo people, also the unceded territory of the Stalo people. I'm going to open with a welcoming song. Once again, my name is Chilliwack. I come in peace. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to the second annual gathering of the Fraser Valley Gala. Remembering last year and what a huge success it was, you know, part of my culture is to leave kind words wherever we go. The words that I'd like to leave with you is always be kind, always be grateful, respectful, honorable, to be compassionate at all times. Be loving and forgiving most of all, you know. One of the things that I like to, when I work with people, is to tell them, you know, do not deny anybody forgiveness. When we do that, when we hold back and have bad feelings all the time, we actually make ourselves ill. And in our culture, it's about the spirit. We need to keep that spirit alive, and keep it a loving spirit, a kind spirit, you know, a good spirit at all times. Thank you once again. My name is Chilliwack.
Beautiful words from Dr. Francis Horn Sr. Pleasure to meet him last year at the gala. And wise words to live by as well. Be grateful. I feel so grateful we get to do this together. I think of if this pandemic had happened 5 years ago, we wouldn't have been so fortunate as to have the technology that we have right now. So
It's true.
Amazing. Moving right along, Howard, our next speaker is the FVHCF Board Chair, Michael Atkins. Michael has been recognized with numerous awards, including the DF Service Above Self Award and the Fraser Valley Champion of Diversity Award. It's my great pleasure to welcome the FVHCF Board Chair, Michael Atkins.
Hi, I'm Brendan Abbott. I'm the Executive Director for Abbotsford Regional Hospital and Mission Memorial Hospital. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation's virtual Grand Gala.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second annual Grand Gala. What does it mean to give thanks? It's an expression or show of gratitude and appreciation. As Chair of the Board of Directors, it is my pleasure to express our gratitude and show our appreciation to the following. Our sincere appreciation goes to our Executive Director, Liz Harris, and the entire staff, who during this pandemic proudly focused on the frontline workers. Also, to express our gratitude to the staff also for their dedication and hard work helping to create tonight's virtual Grand Gala. To the Board of Directors, thank you for providing the wisdom, guidance, experience, and dedication that helped us to achieve another successful year by providing much needed equipment for our local community hospitals. To each of our guests, we are honored to have you join us on this special evening. Also, the support of individuals throughout the Fraser East communities, we also give you our sincere thanks and appreciation. Without you, we would not have been able to deliver on our mission to provide the best tools possible to our hospitals. To our sponsors, words cannot express our appreciation and thanks for your continued support. They are Black Press, Petrica News, Concept Plumbing and Gas, Baker Newby, Envision Financial Sardis, Salon Picasso, Key Innovations, Star FM 107.1, Complete Eyewear Optometry, Canadian Western Bank in Abbotsford, Cinderella Slip-Ons, Bob Plowright Realty, Trans Mountain Corporation, and Borquin Printers. Now I have the privilege and honor to express our sincere gratitude and appreciation to our major sponsor, Snowcrest Foods Limited. Located in Abbotsford, Snowcrest Food has over 61 years of experience in the growing, processing, and distributing of fruits and vegetables at the highest quality. Ray Bell and his team are committed to giving back to help the community grow and prosper. It is their belief that no act is too big or too small as long as you believe in what you do. On behalf of the board and the Fraser East hospitals we serve, thank you, Ray Bill, for your continued and outstanding support. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce our entertainment for tonight, Caitlin Canning. Caitlin is a Canadian singer-songwriter from Abbotsford. Currently, she is living in London, England, with influences such as Joni Mitchell, Alanis Morissette, and Dolly Parton. Kate's music is both lyrically vibrant and honest. Her 29 debut single, Sad Song, was released in the spring of 2019. Since then, she has been spending most of her time in London, as well as traveling back and forth to LA, working with a range of artists, producers. Her debut EP, Love the Madness, which was produced during this lockdown, is available now. So welcome, Caitlin. I hope you all enjoy this great evening. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Caitlin. I'm a singer-songwriter from Abbotsford, BC. I'm so stoked to be doing the virtual live stream for the Grand Gala tonight. My mom works for Fraser Health, so shout out Trina. But yeah, I'm gonna do a couple songs for you guys. First, I'm gonna do one that is on my EP that I just released, and it's called Pity Party, and yeah, it's out now. So let's do it. I even have a disco ball to like commemorate being here, so let's do it. I woke up in a new bed today. It's my own, I guess, but it doesn't feel that way. I'm so tired of the jet lag. I thought it was a hoax. This grown up is getting old, and I miss my mom. She thinks I'm doing well. She tells me that I'm better all by myself, that I don't need anyone. But really, are nowhere to be found. I guess this is just 20. I always seem like a joke, and it gets worse, or that's what I'm told. Do I miss my friends? They pray I'm doing well. They tell me maybe one day I'll be better off by myself, and I won't need anyone. But for now, I'm scared of being lonely. My clothes are always dirty. I can't get enough coffee. What can you do? There's dirt on my white shoes. I live in a living room, and I'm so scared to call you. But I'm throwing a party, and no, it's not a pity party. If you don't like it, just leave. I don't need your pity. I just want a party. Cool. Thank you, guys.
Good evening. My name is Liz Harris, and I am the Executive Director of the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation. I'd like to welcome you all to the second annual Fraser Valley Grand Gala. I'm very sad that we weren't all able to gather tonight, but in person, but it's nice that we can gather virtually and come together to help support our healthcare workers here in the Fraser Valley East. And this way also too, we're helping keep everyone safe as well. So this year, as many of you know, it has brought much change on how we support our Fraser Health family within our hospitals. So when the pandemic first started, we didn't know how we were going to support our hospitals. So we went to Fraser Health and we asked them, what can we do to help? We didn't know that iPads have become so essential during the pandemic. We ended up purchasing a number of iPads through donations that we were able to provide to the nurses and the staff that were able to create ways of communication between the patients and their loved ones because they couldn't have visitors within the hospital. They also came with a translation app as well too, which helped also enhance communication between staff and patients as well when needed. So we also were really lucky to reach out into the community and have work with some of the teachers that had a lot of the kids write letters and draw pictures to the families. So that also made an extreme difference and also kind of helped bring smiles. And they also did messages to our staff as well too, cheering them on for for all the hard work that they were doing within the hospitals and the care setting. We'd like to take this time to thank everyone, which is you yourselves as our supporters and donors, for supporting our healthcare workers. Your support has made things a bit more bearable during these challenging times. And thank you for gathering tonight safely within your homes and taking the time to support us and to be a part of this evening virtually. So here tonight, we are looking to raise much needed funds for our 4 hospitals: Abbotsford Regional Hospital, Mission Memorial Hospital, Chilliwack General Hospital, and Fraser Canyon Hospital. In Abbotsford, the funds that we are raising are to continue the ER expansion that will add another 9,000 square feet to the already ER emergency department space. In Chilliwack, we're raising funds to purchase a radiographic fluoroscopic unit for our medical imaging department. In Mission, we are working on a feasibility study to look at having a CT scanner at the Mission Memorial Hospital, and also working with our Mission Auxiliary ladies in raising $500,000 to purchase much needed lab equipment. In Hope, we are in need of a stretcher bed for the ER department, and regionally, we are always raising money to support youth mental health within the community. You may go and donate online at www.fvhvf.ca, or you can also make an e-transfer at info@fvhcf.ca. And over this year, you guys have made much and great donations, and we greatly continued your support for our hospital and our community. And tonight, you're going to see 2 videos of our healthcare workers giving thanks. They are thanking you for your generosity and how you have helped make their jobs a little bit more bearable during times and providing much needed equipment. And we couldn't do this without your support. Whenever you guys help us purchase much needed equipment, you just make a healthcare worker so happy. They're like a kid in a candy store when that new vital signs monitor arrives, or CT scanner, or it allows them to read scans just a little bit more easily. It just means so much to them. And sometimes I wish I could share all that joy with you, and I hope I can within these videos. So please enjoy your Gala boxes tonight, the yummy cookies and the champagne within them. And this might be your only gala that you get to attend wearing your pajamas. So please enjoy your evening.
Unfortunately, obviously, budgets are scrapped. We have a universal healthcare system that has a limited budget, and the majority of expenses is actually for the people. The most important thing are actually the personnel in our hospital, the nurses, the doctors, the technologists, our clerical staff.
For us to be able to get a diagnosis, we have to be able to see. And sometimes that's not easy. So our older equipment, gosh, thinking back what it used to be, I can't even imagine if we had to use that equipment now.
We are stretching every dollar to make sure that we can make it count, making some hard decisions sometimes about making sure that all of our patients are getting the care that they need, and being very, very mindful of all of the resources that we have at our disposal.
When kids are in the hospital, regardless of whether they're here for a physical reason, a physiological reason, medical reason, or a mental health reason, if we can use play throughout their admission, we can help distract them from pain, whether that's distracting them through a painful procedure, or distract them from boredom of being in the hospital for long periods. If they're here, sort of feeling well, but their treatment's not quite done. And when we can distract them or use play to teach them about what's going on, we find that their understanding of why they're here is better, their ability to cope with what's going on is better, and their length of stay is actually shorter because they are allowed to still be themselves while they're getting better.
There's so many people who have a hand in one patient's visit, whether that's the ordering doctor, whether that's the nurses that they've seen, the mammo techs, the ultrasound techs, the clerical staff that they come in contact with every day. I would not be able to do my job in taking pictures if they weren't booked for their appointment, if they weren't seen by a doctor, if they weren't talked to. There are multiple hands, including the people who pay for our equipment.
We're so fortunate to have great partnership with our foundation and with our auxiliary and mission. We've been able to have some really wonderful projects in the last year. Certainly we were able to make some renovations to our morgue space, which was much needed. We were able to buy a ventilator, get some murals up on the wall, and purchase some chairs. It's the little things as much as it's the big things, and we're really grateful to have the help of the auxiliary at our side, and always asking how can we help our patients.
They were able to help us get a couch for the staff to be able to lounge on during their breaks, especially during the COVID times. There's been times where the foundation has arranged for food, and they helped us with a lot of community-based food that came to our hospital to help feed our staff members.
We have like breast milk fridges that we just got put into all of our patient rooms, which is super helpful. And that was donated to us by the foundation. And that allows our families to have like the independence within their own room. So they can store personal food items, but as well as their breast milk that they pump for their babies. And it just gives them that independence to have it within their room without having to come up to the desk like they did before to ask us to get it for them. The foundation has been just huge. There's a lot of things that I think we wouldn't be able to do. One of those things being to be able to provide such a great mental health addition to the care that we give to kids. They've helped us equip both our playrooms and our teen lounge with movies and video games and puzzles and board games, toys. We go through a lot of toys on the peds unit.
There was a young woman that came in for a stereotactic core biopsy of her breast lesion, and this wouldn't have been possible with the old machine because the location of the lesion. But with the new machine that the Crystal Gala and the foundation helped purchase, she was in and out of the procedure in less than an hour. She avoided an operation and also general anesthetic, and greatly shortened her recovery time.
A lot of kids sometimes go through a period where they feel like why am I sick, or why is my brother or sister at home? So I think it's super important that we have, you know, things at the hospital to make them feel a bit normal, and that's super helpful.
We wouldn't have any toys if we didn't have the foundation. They've helped us provide things like stickers and kid-friendly band-aids and treasure boxes, so that when a child does come in for a procedure, whether that's on the peds unit, in our outpatient clinics, or in the pediatric emergency area, there's a little prize for the child. So after they've had to go through something painful, or they've had to have a trip to the hospital, which isn't always something a child wants to do, they get to take something positive home with them.
Having partnership with the community is so important to us. This isn't just Fraser Health Hospital, this is the hospital that belongs to the community, where we can work together, where community has some of that ownership and can see and support each other, bring together people as part of how we give to each other, how we come together and participate in community, is really reflected within the foundation and the auxiliary, and the ability to buy equipment or buy supplies or buy furniture for your neighbor as much as for any patient that you're buying it for.
Thank you so much for the people in our community. Thank you so much for your kindness and generosity, even during this difficult time of the pandemic. Thank you so much to the Foundation and Crystal Gala for your tireless effort. And thank you to the auxiliary as well for all of your hard work. Thank you so much for helping us do what we do the best, which is to help patients.
I mean, I don't know if there's even any better words to say than just thank you. The help that you've given us, the funding that you've given us, the support that you've given us has made our jobs a little brighter, a little easier, especially during a time when coming to work in the healthcare setting is even more challenging than it was before. You've helped us make the hospital a better place for children and families to be. You've helped us just make getting better a little more fun and a little less scary. And so thank you for that.
The biggest message is thank you. And that's not just a thank you to the foundation and their staff, obviously that's huge, but even more so to the community and to all of our donors, because without them, without the community, without that support from the hospital, many of the pieces of equipment that we really need and have received in the past, they wouldn't be here.
More great words and a wonderful video, Howard. Important to stress, can't stress enough that this evening is done by us here, obviously virtually, but we are doing it to show appreciation to you and to inform you and to obviously fundraise, but this could not be done without your generous donations. We can't stress enough how grateful we are for the donations made to this event tonight and to everything we're doing here today as part of this event. So I'm with me once again, Howard Blank from Point Blank Entertainment. Going to talk a little bit more with Howard in a second, but I want to quickly push the snowball raffle at $50 a ticket. It's almost time to draw that raffle. We're going to draw at 7:30. We're a few minutes away from that, so we encourage everyone, if you're wondering where to find all of this stuff, it is at the website, so fvhcf.ca. You can see the link below me. Make sure you click on there. You'll find out details about the Not So Live auction, the silent auction, and the snowball raffle, which ends shortly. So please make sure you do participate in that. And of course, every donation tonight over $25, you're eligible for a charitable receipt. And we appreciate every dollar that you want to send our way. So Howard, next up is our presenting sponsor for tonight's gala, our wonderful friends at Snowcrest Foods. Snowcrest Foods has 60 years of experience growing, processing, and distributing fruits and vegetables, and are proud to provide the highest quality products available from British Columbia, Canada. They're committed to giving back to their communities to help them grow and prosper, and they believe that no act is too big or too small as long as you believe in what you do. I'm so pleased to welcome Ray Biln, president of Snowcrest Foods, and this year's presenting sponsor. of the Fraser Valley Grand Gala.
Welcome to the 2020 Fraser Valley Grand Virtual Gala. Although we can't be together in person this year, we are together as best we can with the help of technology. I haven't done a virtual gala before, but we are looking forward to it. Our family and company are thankful for the opportunity to be presenting sponsors for the Fraser Valley Grand Gala. 2020 has been a different and difficult year for our community. Around the world, across our country, and in our local neighborhoods, our familiar way of life has been uprooted, all while we worry about the health of our families, friends, and neighbors. Families have had to separate, functions and events canceled, and some families have suffered the loss of loved ones to COVID. Our hearts go out to those families that have had to manage through such loss. During these times, we rely on our community to help us get through as best and safely as possible, making the small changes necessary to support one another, to see the value in each other and our contributions as individuals to strengthen our community. My family would also like to take a moment to thank our entire Snowcrest team that had to quickly learn and adjust operations to ensure a safe work environment while making sure store shelves stayed stocked across this country. To all our grower partners around the world and locally that had to make the changes to ensure crops were harvested safely, we thank you. But nowhere have we seen more selfless contribution to our community as our healthcare workers. They answered the call to do their best with the resources available to ensure their community was taken care of as needed. Today, we are still learning about this virus, but we know a lot more today than 9 months ago. I am very thankful for the commitment, the bravery, and compassion our healthcare workers showed us in those early days and have continued to do so since. The healthcare system and its delivery is so important to the sustainability of our community. Moments in history like 2020 remind us of that. We as a family and a company are very thankful to play a small role in helping strengthen our healthcare system and, as a result, help strengthen our community. We are not through this challenge. We may have a difficult winter ahead, but we will work together as a community, do our best to keep each other safe, and we will come through this as stronger individuals and a much stronger community. Thank you to all that helped organize this virtual gala, and a very big thank you to our healthcare workers for their endless effort for their community.
We hope you enjoy the remainder of the virtual gala. Please support the auction and raffle.
And we look forward to seeing you again next year in person.
Thank you.
Wonderful video from Ray Biln, the president of Snowcrest Foods, our presenting sponsor tonight at this Fraser Valley Grand Gala. My name is Trevor McDonald, once again from McDonald Entertainment Media. My pleasure to be here with the hardest working man in show business, virtual or otherwise, Howard Blank, who, as I mentioned earlier, has raised almost $1 billion with different companies and nonprofits for the better good of everywhere and doing everything. This guy's a pretty amazing fellow. It's my pleasure to have him here. So moving right along, we pushed the snowball raffle from 7:30 to 7:45 to give you a bit more of a chance to get involved. It is $50 a ticket. We invite you to do that right now. And everything you need to know and to bid on and to enter is all at the website. You can see right below me, the fvhcf.ca website. So make sure you do check into that, and let us know how you're doing by maybe dropping us a hello on all of our social media pages as well. If you're watching this gala online tonight, maybe put a post on social media and tag us in the event as well. It'd be much appreciated. We're so glad to be with you on a Friday night, virtually, but yet still raising money for a great cause. This next video we want to show you is a special message about your support of these events and what it does to provide immediate support for our healthcare workers, our hospitals, and our communities. A very important video, and I want you to enjoy this.
I have been here long enough to know that we have had some really old equipment that was exactly like that. When you turned it on, it didn't work. And so your attention was pulled away from the patient trying to get a piece of equipment to work for you.
Bigger centers often have a handy dart, and they have other, even wheelchair taxis. And I know a lot of people don't realize how lucky they are to have those in the bigger centers. We don't have those in Hope. So we didn't have a way to even take anybody from the lodge to a local appointment or anything like that, except going through a very expensive external contractor from down the valley.
Any little things are the things that make the big difference for patients when they're scared. There's always a reason to be frightened for a lot of patients when they come into our room. They're afraid of the needles, they're afraid of the contrast that we're going to inject, they're afraid of, they're claustrophobic, or they're just the results. And if we can get them through that and make it the best we can, it just makes everybody feel great. Makes you feel good about doing your job, and the patient leaves feeling good as well.
Back when I first started at Fraser Canyon Hospital, we would intubate a patient or put them on life support, and we didn't have a ventilator to sort of transport them to the next hospital where they went to the ICU. And so we would, use the bag the entire time.
You always want to treat others how you would want to be treated yourself. And that's really important to me. You're not just an individual, you're not just a number that comes into the hospital. You are a person who is wanting to receive healthcare in our environment.
My belief has always been that if you can provide an environment for the nurses to be able to take care of their patients, then you're actually helping both the patient and the nurse.
But a lot of extra equipment is not being able to be purchased as capital expenditure. So we do look to alternate sources for pieces of equipment that we require in the hospital.
It's really about better care for the patients. There's been a series of examples over the years where the Fraser Valley Hospital Foundation has been so imperative to help us get the things that we need so we can provide service and care to the people who need it the most. And specifically in Fraser Health, oftentimes these patients are most vulnerable or most isolated. And so anything we can do to provide best care for the patients with the help of the foundation is only going to serve the population better.
I see the community hospital as one. It's a continuum of care across. And I appreciate the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation as well as the Auxiliary and Service League really looking at that at a continuum of care.
We are thrilled to be supported by the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation and the Fraser Canyon Hospital Auxiliary. They have worked hard over the years to meet the unique needs of our small rural community for healthcare equipment. A great example of that is the fundraising they did for us to have a bus to support our adult day program.
It was very evident that a new bus was needed. And so we went to the auxiliary and the foundation, and of course we knew that it was a six-figure price tag, and it was not an easy ask, but it was a necessity for our adult day program folks to be able to attend the program, but also for our long-term care residents to be able to get out of the facility, because as great as the facility is, it's so nice to be able to leave. And it's one of the things that the residents enjoyed when they were at home.
With local fundraising as well as help with the foundation, there was the ability to start to get a life support machine or a ventilator for the people that are going to need it the most.
To be able to turn the bladder scanner on, an IV pole on, have the stretcher locks work and not crash to the ground when you lower it, all of those things that work and need to work in an emergency department. I can't even tell the value of it. There is no value. It is priceless.
I want to second my appreciation for the assistance and the facilitation of the foundation. for the gifts from the community to support the frontline staff during the pandemic. It's been really encouraging to see all of that.
Just wanted to say thank you so much for your generosity and the hard work. We couldn't do it without you, and we appreciate all the equipment that you've helped purchase for medical imaging at Chilliwack.
I'm sitting here today to say thank you for all the support, and I am grateful that you continue on with supporting Chilliwack as a community.
Again, we can't do a lot of this without the equipment, and for the people that have donated, that want to donate, it is, I think it's absolutely fantastic that people are able to do that for us. The bottom line comes down to how we take care of our patients, and if we actually have the equipment to do it with, that's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. We couldn't do it without the foundation.
Well, since I've been in this position, I have been extremely grateful to the foundation for being able to provide the items that I mentioned. In addition to that, having provided me with an additional code blue cart for an area of the hospital that definitely required one and that needed one. So I do thank you for all of that. I really do appreciate, and I think you should realize that the staff that are in those areas appreciate all of the equipment that we've been receiving over the past 5 years.
Well, I do say a big thank you to all of the funders that contribute to the foundation and to our auxiliary. Without you, we wouldn't have the equipment that we need to provide the great service that we do. So I really thank everyone that has contributed to the foundation, that's thinking of contributing to the foundation or the auxiliary. I encourage you to do so. We use every cent as judiciously as we can and as effectively as we can, and so every dollar matters. So thank you so much for your contributions and the part you play in ensuring we have the best healthcare system and the best response possible every day.
A little more insight as to why we're here tonight and why we're raising money, why we are fundraising, right? So that's what we're doing here at the Fraser Valley Grand Gala. It's so important, everything that you do to in the way of donations, in the way of buying raffle tickets. And by the way, I will just quickly say that the Snowball raffle has been extended to 7:45, so you still have a bit of time to get in there at $50 a ticket and get in on the Snowball raffle, which we're going to draw very shortly. Speaking of gifts, I have Leslie and Tracy, two hardworking, wonderful people over at the gift table, and we're asking you to post your Glam Shots to win some prizes. Now, we're going to throw over there, actually you can throw over there right now, our wonderful guys here at MS Productions providing us this virtual playground to have fun in. Tracy and Leslie, a little wave. How you doing over there? Great. Lots of great prizes over there, and you can win prizes if you post Glam Shots. You just have to tag at FVHCF or hashtag Fraser Valley Grand Gala. So you're looking wonderful over there, ladies, and Tracy, some great prizes at the table.
Yes, so for those Glam Shots, you do win this wonderful basket over here full of goodies from Rocky Mountain Chocolates. We've got some other great items that are on our auction site. We also have a second basket on our auction site for this chocolate basket. We have our Tim Hortons basket, which is fantastic. Who doesn't need more coffee? So it's got a $100 gift card in it. It's got cups, tea, coffee, you name it, it's in the basket. Cozy blanket. Who wouldn't want that in this winter season? I'll hand it over to Leslie to talk about the other two we've got on here and grab a couple more.
Hi, this wine basket here is from Everything Wine, and it includes some goodies in there and 3 bottles of wine, plus a wine tasting for up to 12 people. Hopefully in the new year we'll be allowed to have that many people in a room together. And we have this basket, lovely basket from Winks. It has a table runner, tablecloth, some other goodies in there. They're great things. One thing I'd really like to show you is this absolutely stunning ring donated by Lenka Jewels. I'm going to come up a little bit closer so you can take a look at that. Now, who wouldn't want that for Christmas, hey? Come on, ladies, get your husbands out there bidding. And we have this lovely one-of-a-kind painting by Kelly Corbet. I'm not exactly sure where the landscape is, but it's stunning. This one is valued at $1,020 or $1,050. Get your bids in there, people. It's beautiful. And we have this lovely clock. It's donated by the auxiliary, the Abbotsford Auxiliary, and it's, I believe, valued at $40, and I think the bids are at $35. Who doesn't need a clock on their mantle? I've already lost out on the bid. I might have to bid again.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lots of great prizes. We're doing all kinds of that tonight. As I mentioned, Howard Blank is going to be doing the Not So Live auction this evening as well, just coming up shortly here. Again, you can post those glam shots and just post any kind of fun shots you want to post. Again, that is at FVHCF would be your tag, and also hashtag Fraser Valley Grand Gala. And you can post those on the social media sites, okay, for the foundation. A little bit more music for you on this Friday evening. You heard from her earlier. She is an incredibly talented Fraser Valley artist living right now in London. And it is our great pleasure to welcome back for a second song, the beautiful and talented Caitlin Canning.
Hi everyone, it's Caitlin again. I'm going to sing you guys another song. This one is one that I wrote in lockdown with my best friend Tessa. It's not out yet. But yeah, it's one of my favorite songs that we wrote in lockdown. Hope everyone's staying safe and that you're gonna have a great Christmas. But yeah, this is my last song of the night. Thank you so much for having me. And woohoo, okay. This one's called Maybe. If you wanna say something, say quick so I can hold on, so delicate. Keep it for when I'm jaded and blue. 'Cause I know it's inevitable. We're both so young, got so much to show, and I've got a hell of a lot to lose and you to prove. So you talk so softly, your words so pretty. Tell and you said maybe one day we'll go to Texas, drive through the night and head to Memphis and Rosemary Beach when it gets cold. You said maybe someday we'll go to heaven, but for now just 7-Eleven, 'cause that one is just across the road. And you said I said maybe. I'm barely one to cross state lines. I stay where I'm from, 'cause I'm scared to find something good enough to lose. So careful when you talk so softly, your words so pretty, and tell one day we'll go to Texas, drive through the night and head to Memphis and Rosemary Beach when it gets cold. You said maybe one day we'll go to heaven, but for now just 7-Eleven, 'cause that one is just across the road. You said maybe one day we'll go to Tokyo and drive
Stepping out into the rodeo, and we'll slow it down when things get cold. You said maybe, and maybe one day we'll go to heaven, but for now just 7-Eleven, 'cause that one is just across the road. And you said, baby, and I said maybe, maybe.
Cool. Thank you guys so much for having me. Have an amazing rest of your night. Woohoo.
Just a great spirit. I like it. Caitlin Canning, Fraser Valley artist, now in London. And we wish her the best of luck. She's working over there right now on her music. So I can't think of a more influential place to get some creative ideas is London. Of course, we're all in a virtual situation right now. And as you saw by her video, that has almost become the norm, is videos from bedrooms and living rooms. And we're getting kind of more used to it, more acclimated to it as this situation rolls on. As I mentioned many times, I'm very fond of the guy to my left. He is my co-pilot tonight. Howard Blank is truly the hardest working man in show business and quite frankly, one of the most community minded. Over the years, Howard has helped raise just south of $1 billion for organizations across the United States and Canada. He's a recipient of the Governor General Sovereign Medal for Volunteers, the Queen Elizabeth Diamond Jubilee Medal, the BC Community Achievement Medal, and the Paul Harris Fellowship. I could go on and on.
Enough.
He's a modest fella. So I'm going to turn it over for our Not So Live auction, the one, the only, Howard A. Blank.
Thank you, Trevor.
You're very welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. This is our live auction, which is not so live. So I'm going to sort of explain to you how it works. We're going to bring up different items up on the screen, and it's really important, please, to make sure you're on www.fvhcf, as in Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation.ca, and then /Gala. That's your opportunity to bid with me now, and also when we go into the Fund a Need, talking about these important organizations that we're all supporting, the 4 hospitals. So first off, I'm going to start with our first lot. Up it comes, so I make sure I'm right. Lot number 133 is the Okanagan Golf Getaway. It's a value of just under $2,300. Right now we have a high bid of Jay Gregain. Thank you very much, Mr. or Mrs. Gregain. I want to tell you folks, this is an amazing package, and you can outbid right now while I'm talking. Please go on to that again, fvhcf.ca/Gala. That's really important. FVHCF /Gala. Here's our item. Fraser Way RV, 3 nights rental up to 700 kilometers, and your insurance for the vehicle. Fairview Mountain Golf Club, 18 holes of golf with 4 guests, Trevor. That's pretty cool. Sonora Dunes Golf, 9 holes of golf with 4 people plus a cart. You're going to receive Area 27 Camaro Pro Ride Experience, which is an amazing auto track in the Okanagan. Lavia Wellness Spa, 2 30-minute massages. Who doesn't want to relax after the racing the cars and golfing? And Vanessa Winery, a bottle of Right Bank and wine tasting for 4. This is amazing. Right now, where are we at? If we come up back up on the screen, we'll see. Do we still have? Oh, we're still at 1,025, folks. I'm going to keep this open for 20 seconds more. Please bid right now, www.fvhcf.ca/Gala. You've got about 15 seconds left. Come on, we need all your bids on this item. Right now, we're at 1,025. When we first started, we were at 9.25. This is amazing. Keep the bids coming. 10 seconds left now on this one. Please keep bidding. Again, fvhcf.ca/Gala. 5 seconds now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All set, all done. Sold. Who's our lucky winner? We're going to come up. Well, it looks like Jay Gregain. You managed to outbid. Our next item. Oh, the bidding closes at 10. Okay. All right. You see, we are live here, so this go. Folks, Mr. and Mrs. Gregain, I have good news and bad news. The good news is you are leading in the auction.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. The bad news is this goes till 10 o'clock tonight, so you may be outbid. So, folks, when I was talking about the urgency to bid, I am sincere in that. However, I'm giving you an extra few hours to do that. So no worries there. Our next item, item number 142, I believe. Let's take a look on the screen. The Whistler Getaway. Listen to this, folks. Right now, tea prices are high bid. This is an amazing package. Your Scandinave Spa, 2 bath access passes valued at $150 each. Nicholas North, 2 green fees, Monday to Wednesday only, a $400 value. A Sundial Boutique Hotel, 2 nights in a 1-bedroom luxurious suite. April 27th through November 15th of this year at $800 value. There are a few blackout dates. Altogether, just under $1,400. Folks, you have until 10 o'clock to bid on this. This is an amazing package. Mr. and Mrs. T. Price, you're the leader, but you may be outbid. Folks, please, again, www.fvhcf.ca/gala. Our next item, lot number 155. Here it comes. The Okanagan Winery Getaway, a $1,500 value. Right now, S. Harvey is at $700. Oh, less than half price right now. So, folks, please get on the website and outbid. This includes a Hester Creek Villa, 1-night stay with breakfast and complimentary bottle of wine. Why not? A Church and State Winery terroir tasting for 4 at the Coyote Bowl Vineyard, which is beautiful.
Very nice.
Black Hills Winery, Cabana Portfolio flights for 4. Oliver Twist Winery, VIP tasting for 4. French Door Winery, 2 bottles of sold-out 2017 Heritage custom linen bag, patio tasting for 4 in 2021 post-COVID, so don't worry, that will happen when we're back open. Great Estates Okanagan, $100 gift card. Wineries included are Inniskillen and See You Later Ranch, Jackson Triggs, Black Sage Vineyard, Summer Ridge Estate Winery, Stellar's J, and
Inkameep, one of the most wonderful
cellars, which is beautiful.
In the interior, in Osoyoos, amazing.
In Osoyoos, oh,
yes, amazing.
Right at the border there. So, folks, right now, we'll pull that up again for you to see. S. Harvey is at $700. Please, folks, keep bidding. Again, if you need to go online, fvhcf.ca/gala. Make your bids. We have until 10 o'clock, so literally we have about 2 hours left.
I want to say S. Harvey is quite smart. S. Harvey getting on that. That is an incredible wine package.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our final item. Now you take a look at this, folks. This is absolutely magnificent. Item 159 from Lanka Jewels Diamond Ring. Value of $3,000. We're going to show it to you on the camera here. These wonderful friends at Lanka Jewels. It is metal 14 karat white gold. Gold weight 5.26 grams. It is diamond color GH. Diamond clarity I1, I2, and diamond weight 0.63 carats. It is a magnificent ring, and we are going to show it to you right here on camera in a second. While I'm doing that right now, Mr. or Mrs. Party, P-Party, you're at $1,100. You are stealing it because you're paying basically 33% of value. The ring is absolutely magnificent, and remember, Christmas, believe it or not, is just 33 days, 34 days away?
10 seconds away, Howard.
Yeah, 10 seconds away.
Christmas is 10 seconds away.
If you'd like to bid on that beautiful Lanka Jewels diamond ring, folks, and here it is. We'll turn the camera on. Take a look.
Oh, there's Tracy. Beautiful Tracy.
There's Tracy. Look at that magnificent ring. Thank you, Tracy. That is stunning. It can be yours, folks. And guess what? If you win it, we will drive it personally to your house. So how's that? I will personally drive it to your house if I'm here. If not, we will arrange for VIP pickup service. Either way, it will be contactless delivery,
exactly,
I promise.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, folks, that is our last item in our virtual live auction. Again, you have 2 hours left to bid on those items. Please log into fvhcf.ca/gala. And these wonderful items could be yours, and you are supporting the Fraser Valley Healthcare Foundation. They do so much work. You know, it's good to give, and it's also good to receive. That's our motto, and you'll get some great stuff tonight.
No kidding, and that's what it is all about once again. And we cannot thank you enough for coming online and making this a part of your Friday evening. It is our great pleasure to be here to do this. I think about a year ago doing this at the beautiful Harrison Resort, spending some great time with a lot of you fine folks, and Marco and Iannuzzi from the BC Lions. was our celebrity speaker and auctioneer that night. We had a great time. But Howard, this is indeed a treat. I got to work with you a few events here in the Fraser Valley, and always just a great pleasure to have your energy here. So listen, we still need your donations, your bids. We need you to get on that snowball raffle. I believe that we are done. I believe the deadline on the snowball raffle is passed. So we're going to be drawing for that shortly in the next 2 minutes or so. We're going to be drawing for the winner of the snowball raffle. But there's still time to jump on and get on in our wine raffle. This whole theme tonight seems to be a lot about wine, but in these days, having a nice bottle of wine in the house certainly doesn't hurt. So,
yes, we're on right now.
Howard,
we
let's
are
speak
on.
to Fund a Need.
All right, folks, you know, we're so blessed to have you joining us tonight, and thank you so much for supporting the foundation. This is our chance for you to give and to receive. You saw our vignettes this evening with so many healthcare professionals that are in the front lines that are helping keep us safe. I'm going to start with Fund a Need, and here's how it's going to work, folks. You can bid whatever amount you feel comfortable. I'm going to talk about key equipment and key life-saving items that these various hospitals require. When you go on www.fvhcf.ca/gala, you'll be able to bid right now, and you can join me because I will be seeing your bids now. And again, everything you give in this amount, you will receive a tax receipt, so thank you, and it's about 67% back. Oh, sorry, it's on the ClickBid site. So do we have the, is it for ClickBid? ClickBid. Right, but, oh.
Yeah, head to the Gala,
head to the Gala Foundation, sorry.
.ca/Gala website, and
then go to ClickBid. All right.
Through there, yeah.
Thank you. See, we're live, but we're doing the best we can here, and we'll make it through.
This is the first of its kind.
Exactly. Now, this is important. You'll need to go on ClickBid and join us here because we're going to see your bids. Our first lot is number 105, and this is for our wonderful friends at the Abbotsford Regional Hospital. Their 2020 and 2021 projects total over $1 million. Wow. We want to help them get there through the foundation. So tonight, for instance, we need rooms with monitors. We need 2 of them. That's $200,000 each, which are key. We need supply storage, which is $24,000. Defibrillators are $15,000. Kaleidoscopes are $8,000. Blanket control are $25,000. Blanket warmers are $8,000. And I know personally, having my mom who's had to be in the hospital, she's 92, God bless her. What does she want when she comes in?
A blanket.
A warm blanket,
Right.
Exactly. And that is really soothing, and a smile, and that's what these hospitals do. Of course, Pyxis and fridge is $110,000. Stretchers are $18,000. And if you're talking about the emergency department, an ECG card is $20,000, and they need those desperately. Yeah. Stretchers are $9,000 each. Cardiac monitors. So let's take a look up at our ClickBids. Who can start us off? Is there anyone who can give us a gift? Right now we have $500. Who can give us a gift of, thank you, Nathan, so much. Anybody can give me an amount at $5,000. Do we have anyone personally or corporately? You can get a full corporate tax donation. Is there anyone who can give a gift of $5,000 towards our important goal of $1.110 million tonight? Is there anyone at $5,000 at this level? Okay. Anyone at 5,000? Anybody at 5 who can help us out, we would appreciate it. Now, we are in a little bit of a delay, but that's okay. We will see it. Our next level, folks, who can help us out? And feel free to give whatever amount you want. We're going to see you up here on ClickBid. Who can help us out with a $2,500 gift? $2,500 gift, you get back roughly $1,800 from the federal government in your tax savings, which is great.
A very important point, actually doing the math for us. I like that.
Absolutely, and you know that it's year end coming up, so what a great way to settle out the books here. Is there anyone who can help us out at $2,500? Right now we have Nathan on there. Anyone at $2,500? Remember to click on ClickBid and help us out. While I'm going to our next level is $1,000. Who can help us with a $1,000 gift? $1,000.
There will be a slight delay for us to see it on the screen, but all your donations are incredibly generous, and we're so grateful for it. $1,000, all towards a good cause tonight of raising that
Absolutely. And every dollar here we are targeting to Abbotsford Regional Hospital. So if you live in Abbotsford or you have gone to Abbotsford Regional Hospital and they've done wonderful care with you personally, your family, your friends, please think of them right now and donate, because the foundation is going to direct the funds right now to them. By the way, they also need ultrasound for bladders, which is $20,000. Portable ultrasound is $30,000. Triage area where they will assess is $5,600. So many things, as I mentioned before. Just a stretcher chair for the lab or the ECG is $9,000. You know, things you take for granted when you come into the hospital, it's just there, but these are things that they have to self-fund.
Exactly.
These aren't given by government. These are extra things that you require, and we need your help.
And this is the state we're in right now, where we do need donations and to purchase this equipment. It isn't just a given that this is going to be in the hospitals. This is donation dollars that make this happen. And again, stressing our corporate friends.
Absolutely. And so many corporate sponsors tonight. Thank you for joining us and for being a part of this. If anyone else would like to come in, or if you would like to give a little more, our next level, $1,000, as I said, $500. Who can join Nathan and give us a $500 gift? $500 gift is amazing. It's like, it's no Starbucks for a month. That's about it.
Well said.
Yeah,
I like your math.
Your
math is very down to the point, very layman's math. I like that.
Yeah, and we'd really appreciate your help here, folks. Any amount you can give. By the way, we also have a wonderful $250 level and a $100 level, which is great. You know, $100, it's like valet parking in downtown Vancouver, right? But who needs to go there? We're in the best part of the whole province right here.
You said it.
Exactly. Is there anyone else who can help us on this level? And by the way, if we do move to another level, you can direct it with QuickBid. This is item number 105. We are supporting the Abbotsford Regional Hospital with their care. It is so vital. We appreciate it.
Well, I just thought I'd come in and sneak and talk a little bit about the ER. If I could
Please.
say a few things about
wonderful.
the ER. I'm going to stand back here so I'm nice 6 feet
I want to just point out
away
before
from
you
you.
start, Liz, that we are 6 feet apart. But people
Yes.
wondering, maybe we're not wearing masks at this table, but we are 6 feet apart, spaced apart. So I wanted to quickly
And
add
facing not towards each other.
Yes. And if I fall through the backdrop, well, that will just add for extra entertainment for the night as we go, too. I just want to say, too, that the ER expansion project is on track to add the 9,000 square feet to the Abbotsford Regional Hospital. We did also just have the Abbotsford Auxiliary ladies. They gave $80,000 towards the campaign.
Wow.
And through COVID, through the Frontline Workers campaign, and through some other campaigns, we have raised $500,000. So we are $500,000 towards the project. And if people don't choose to give through the QuickBid site, they can go through our website and give directly as well too. So, and it will add additional footage to the ER, because currently our ER was built for 55,000 people, and now it sees over 80,000 people come through our ER, our doors a day. And Abbotsford Regional Hospital, you know, everyone thinks it's a new hospital, but it is actually 12 years old. So it does, you know, serve regionally within the Fraser Valley and makes a huge impact.
Tell me, what's the estimated timeline for the expansion to be completed if all goes well?
Yeah, we hope that it will be opening up in the summer, so that's the plan, and we are on track for that, and it's moving quite well, actually, considering we had COVID and we had some setbacks in the space. So we're on track for getting it opened.
It's amazing.
So-
the Abbotsford Auxiliary, 80,000.
Exactly. And you know, folks, tonight we're already halfway there, and it's an amazing. Please stay with us, because you know so much more about these magnificent facilities than I could do justice to, or Trevor. I think we're fair saying that.
I tell you, to me, I'm still in awe of the fact that I do still consider the Abbotsford Hospital as new, and just hearing Liz say it's already 12 years old, time flies. You forget about the needs of these. This isn't a brand new hospital. This is a hospital in need. So
I want to talk about something really simple. You know, I'm looking at these different items. So again, things we don't think about. A fridge with an ice machine. You know, when you're ill and you're in emergency and they're assessing you, one of the first things usually they will allow you is ice chips.
Yeah.
And ice chips are critical. You know, you need something. You're obviously not well. You're scared. You're nervous. They're there to help you. And a simple thing as an ice chip machine is critical. You know, and that's again an item that we need your help to get to help those that come through the doors. And the monitors, the stretchers, the vital signs. And you talk about defibrillators. We're talking about that with COVID for the last year, right? And
yeah, indeed.
the fact that we need them now more than ever. ECG carts and stretchers. So now this is neat. Liz, tell me what this is. What is a blanketrol?
Wow, you just had to ask me the super hard question, right?
Of course.
So that's one of those things, you know.
It's pretty
but,
cool.
You know, the bank control, and you talked about blankets, warm blankets. They make such a huge, complete difference. And sometimes you get really cold. You're cold because you're nervous. You have a little bit of anxiety, and that warm blanket provides a bit of comfort. So, all that equipment does, as you're saying, ice chip machines and vital signs monitor, and some things we don't even know what all those pieces of equipment do, but our healthcare professionals do, and they know how to use it and make sure we're well taken care of.
And as I mentioned earlier, Liz, with our different fund and need buckets, the money raised in those buckets will go directly to those hospitals through the foundation.
Yeah, so whenever you go onto ClickBid or you go onto our website, you can choose your community that you would like to donate towards, and your dollars will stay within those communities. So we make sure that everything is connected to the area that you want to donate towards.
Which is important because, we're talking about Abbotsford right now, but we also service in Chilliwack, with Mission, with Hope. All these communities need our support, and the hospitals need our help. And we're here tonight. We're starting with Abbotsford, but we have these other amazing organizations, because it's our organization, but these amazing facilities that are there to help people. So we're going to be wrapping up on our first fund in need, which is the Abbotsford Regional Hospital. And it's important, by the way, you can also think about legacy gifting if you'd like to do, thinking about this amazing foundation, putting it into perhaps a will, or to paying it forward, or to doing annually. You do have ways for people to give annually, correct?
Yeah, people could give monthly if they'd like to. They could give off their payroll if they like to as well. They can participate. So we create a number of different avenues that suits everyone as a way that they can actually support their local hospitals.
Yeah, and no amount is too small. And that's what's wonderful about tonight. We do have the quick bid right now, but you can also contact the foundation. And I know, Liz, you'll be happy to take a call on Monday from anyone. You can call directly to Liz, and she and her team will be happy to virtually sit with you and talk about how you may want to direct your funds and how you can help these magnificent facilities.
And all the donating tools are at the fehcf.ca website as well. So make sure you click on that, and right away you'll see the donate buttons. And Howard stressed one point that is important again: no amount is too small. Quantity, it's about the quantity, the amount of people that donate, and any dollar amount you feel comfortable with is wonderful, and a wonderful addition to the cause today for this fundraiser, I might add.
Absolutely, and I want to thank everyone for helping with the Abbotsford Regional Hospital. I'm going to move on to lot number 111, which is our funding need for Chilliwack General Hospital. And don't leave us, Liz, because there's always questions. This is an important $1 million project, and it is medical imaging. This is their goal. They require a radiographic fluoroscopic unit. It is $1 million. It is a 2-year campaign. Tell us a little bit more, Liz.
Yeah, so that piece of equipment is used in our medical imaging department, and the physicians have requested it as a much needed piece of equipment for urgent care. So it will make a huge difference. We have started fundraising for that piece of equipment early on, so we have started to raise some dollars, and it does need to be replaced actually fairly soon. So when we're able to raise the funds, then we will get it replaced and add that piece of equipment. And also too, just recently in Chilliwack, we replaced their CT scanner out within the community there, which is a $1.6 million project. So medical imaging, lots of people end up going into that department for an ultrasound machine, a CT scanner machine, or different types of scans, and they make quite a difference. So we want to make sure that department is well equipped.
And it's important to note, folks, that as we said earlier, and Liz, you'll attest to this, that many of these items you would assume they're just given from government when they open up. Exactly. And some items are, but when they have reached their life expectancy, you need to fundraise to replace them. Or you need growth, like we were talking about, that, and need more machines, and you can't just go to government for it.
No, and a great analogy is kind of like your car, when we all got that great car in, 94, our first car, and it had the tape deck, and, we still had to hit the button to lock the door and crank the handles. Technology has changed. And in your car now, you get on, you don't even put the key in the ignition, you just hit the button and the nav comes on and your iPhone connects. Right. Technology, hospital equipment is like your car. The technology changes, it gets better. So, you'll see in the one video where Tandis talks about, the equipment that the Crystal Gala bought for them. It allows them to read that equipment, get those results sooner and easier, and more clear. So it makes it, it saves time. time, it's, you know, it saves dollars and you know, it helps get results even faster when
And in
needed.
the end, this is about patient care, quality of patient care. This is all that people are asking for with these donations. All this staff is asking for is for you to donate to better their quality of care to patients coming into these four hospitals.
And because of your donations and because of the way we're breaking through with more life-saving equipment and better treatments, people are living longer and they're living a better quality of life, and that's because of you. And that's why we're here tonight and providing that service. Again, we're on lot number 111 for the Chilliwack General Hospital. In fairness, let's give us a little story about the Chilliwack Hospital.
Well, you like,
Yeah.
say, you know, Chilliwack Hospital is, it's a great community. They do wonderful things. They have the Chilliwack Auxiliary, and they also have the Chilliwack Hospital League there that are raising dollars to purchase much needed equipment. We have been raising dollars for that community for, you know, a long time and making great impact. It's a great community hospital. It, you know, it services the outlying areas as well too, and patients come from Hope and different things as well as the sort. You know, for years we've had Run for Mom going on in the community. This year was probably the first year we didn't have Run for Mom due to COVID, but we did have a wonderful donor that supports Run for Mom for years actually make a generous donation and purchase, you know, about $200,000 worth of equipment. So, you know, that department really could have fallen short this year because Run for Mom didn't happen, but we had a donor that stepped up and helped buy much needed equipment and scopes and different things like that as well too. So, and Chilliwack plays, you know, I think the Fraser Valley is one of those great places. You know, we're not like the big city like Vancouver or Burnaby. We still have really a community feel, and you can feel that community within the volunteers and the staff, and they all come together to help kind of look after and provide great patient care.
Most definitely.
And that's what this is all about, and this is about community. And I want to thank our wonderful friends at Chilliwack General Hospital, and also please give, it's lot number 111 if you're going on ClickBid, or please go directly to the Foundation Gala site, which is on your screen. Our next lot is a very important need for the Mission Memorial Hospital. They're looking for a $550,000 overall gift. They need a CT scanner, which is really important, and they need lab upgrades and so many things, right, Liz?
Yeah, so right now they're working on a CT scanner feasibility study. So they're doing a study to look at ways that they can bring a CT scanner to the community of Mission. There's a great group of community volunteers that have gathered who are working on this project. So right now we're doing the tests and making sure that the building can have this piece of equipment within it, as it is an area for care when you come in. If you're a stroke patient, you go straight for a CT scan. So it's something that they're looking at bringing into the community of Mission. And also to the lovely Mission Auxiliary ladies, they celebrated 100 years during COVID.
Wow.
And so they got their cake, they got their fireworks, and then they did not have their cake and fireworks. But those women have been tirelessly raising money to replace the equipment within the lab. And they just actually cut me a check today for $100K to start their first payment towards that lab. And Fraser RV has given some funds towards that lab as well too. So, and we actually even had a donor come through and got us a little robot that goes around the Mission Hospital, and he'll look for COVID and other different viruses so we can kill it. So, you know, lots of great things happening with the community of Mission.
And by the way, Mission, aside from the feasibility project for the CT scanner, they need, I'm going to go a few things just to let you know if there's something that resonates with you, you can give towards it. Microscope light phase, which is $20,000. A microscope light is $10,000. Centrifuge, ultra centrifuge is $10,000. CART, electrocardiograph, we all know what those are. They're $20,000 each, and they need 2 of them. Strip readers for urinalysis, a simple thing for a test, but they need the strips. And the reader to read the strips, $15,000. A cell counter is $50,000, not your cell phone, but for the cells in the human body, which is an analyzer. And a coagulation analyzer, $50,000 when they do blood work. There's a lot of things. And what used to happen, I know in the past, Liz, is when you went into, say, a regional hospital, the test would have to go out to Vancouver. And now it can all be done so much faster and diagnose and assist, right?
Yeah, things can be done closer, yes, which is nice. And if it can't happen, then it goes to Abbotsford and it can be taken care of, so, which is the regional site.
Well, thank you. And we are running a little long, so I apologize, folks. We have one more important, or 2 more important organizations. I want to thank everyone at Mission Memorial Hospital. By the way, you can give directly to them through the website, or you can go lot number 110 on your ClickBid. All right. item number 4, lot number 112, is a funding need for Fraser Canyon Hospital. They are looking for $18,000, and I know we can make that happen tonight. Portable optho otoscopes, a LifePak cardiac transport machine, which is critical in emergency care, Littman cardio stethoscopes for the ER. Liz, $18,000. I know we can get there. This is lot number 112 if you want to bid on ClickBid. Tell us just a brief about Fraser Canyon Hospital.
Yeah, so Fraser Canyon Hospital is it's a small hospital in the community of hope. You know, there's 6,000 people that are out there. We were just out there actually filming for the video for the virtual gala there. You saw Silta speak, and you know, the first nurse, Jody, that came up, you know, her story was great, and we couldn't show it as long as it was, but you know, she had just got out of nursing school and she wanted a job as a nurse and was in hope, and the head nurse was there, and she actually started before Fraser Health kind of became a thing, and she got a job, and she's a part of that community, and so she knows the people of hope. So there's a lot of great connection between the staff that work in the Fraser Canyon Hospital and within the community, and also too, you don't realize in hope when you get on that Coca-Cola, your closest hospital is your Fraser Canyon Hospital providing first point of care. So you have really community-minded people that actually even work a little bit outside of their hospital as they do services the communities of Boston Bar and the outlying areas as well too. So there's a lot of, they're not a big major center like our big large hospitals, but they are a community hospital with great heart, and they make such a huge difference to that community and go above and beyond.
And I'll put a challenge out to anyone. If you've seen First Blood, the great film with Sylvester Stallone, you've got to send $100 towards Fraser Canyon Hospital. Or if you've had one of the famous pieces of pie in hope, you got to send $50 in, okay? I'm going to do that right away. And I think that's a great way to give. And you know, it takes a village like we're doing tonight. We can raise that $18,000. That's lot number 112, Fraser Canyon Hospital. Please, you can give directly through ClickBid or go onto the Fraser Valley Healthcare site, and Liz and the team are happy to talk to you next week. Our final one, folks, and thank you for bearing with us, but this is so important. And this is really, really important and close to my heart as well. It is a regional need, and it is for youth mental health. And imagine the mental health issues that have happened during COVID. Everything's been exponentiated with everyone. It's extremely dire in many cases. They are looking for early psychosis intervention programs, which is called EPI, only $5,000. Imagine if you can get to youth and help them early, it makes a difference. Exactly.
Make a difference for $5,000. Make a difference.
Adolescent day treatment programs, which are so important. Imagine being able to come in. You're not an inpatient. You're an outpatient. You can come in. You can work with professionals and have other people your own age there. So you go, I'm not alone in this issue. Finally, the short-term assessment, response, and treatment program. It's called START. It's a $5,000 gift. This is lot number 114. It is a regional funding need with the emphasis on mental health for youth. As we close this out, anything else to add there, Liz?
You know, those programs are so important to support. They run out of the Foundry Center on Simon Avenue here in Abbotsford. You know, those dollars are numbers, but they make a huge difference. You know, they do things for yoga. They take kids for therapeutic horseback riding. You know, they even take kids, you know, they don't get the opportunity to go to, you know, to have a coffee at Tim Hortons or Starbucks or different things like that. So, you know, those dollars actually just provide a little bit of extra and comfort and show a little bit of love. They even did a program where we did a garden. So they did gardening, and then they took all the food they did in the garden and they did canning and gave it to the food bank. So it teaches lessons as well too. It creates community, and it just provides, you know, comfort, and you know, it shows people that they're loved and cared, and there's value. So.
Well, now more than ever.
Absolutely. And thank you, folks. These were our funding need causes. Our final was lot 114, which was regional with youth mental health. You can give right now on ClickBid or www.fvhcf.ca/gala, or please contact the Gala, the Fraser Valley Healthcare Gala office on Monday. And I know Liz and her team will help. And it has been an honor for me to help with the funding need. And thank you from the bottom of our hearts here for giving tonight and for giving always, and the wonderful work you do for Fraser Valley East.
Indeed. Howard, a quick thank you to you for all you do for the many communities, the money you've raised since 2004, as we mentioned earlier, just south of $1 billion with different organizations, including this one tonight. So thank you very much for joining us. Great pleasure to have you here virtually. I'm lucky to have you in person. Folks, we're moving right along here. We have the snowball raffle, and I know it's here somewhere. There it is right here. Thank you, my dear. Howard, I'll let you do the honors, actually. I'll let you... Very nice. We're doing our 6-foot stretch.
All right. I'll read this out. It is ticket number 082.
This is third prize.
This is
For third place.
which is
Third prize.
this is for Sham Golf, four green passes for Sham Golf Course in Chilliwack. Great golf course.
082-364. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I'm looking. Oh, we're live. Okay. Joshua Ergen.
There you go.
Grogan. Joshua Grogan.
Yeah.
Josh Grogan, the singer. Oh, Josh Grogan.
wishes
Well,
he could
thank you,
sing.
Josh. That's awesome. Third place. Okay.
You lifted
second
me
place.
up, Josh.
Yes.
There you go.
You
How's
folks
that
have
one?
all
Well
lifted
done.
us. That's
He's
brilliant.
golfing at Sham. Well done, Josh.
Second place, thank you very much, is Nicole Lang. Nicole Lang.
And Nicole won the pearl necklace courtesy of Time Masters. So well done, Nicole.
Awesome.
A pearl necklace, and you saw it earlier. It's beautiful.
And our first prize is Mary Ellen Berg. Mary Ellen Berg. Thank you so much.
Mary Ellen Baird, you were very lucky. You just won the 3-liter double magnum bottle of Burrowing Owl wine. It's a bottle of 2017. Just the name Burrowing Owl means it's going to be a wonderful experience. 3 liters means it's Merry Christmas for you. So congratulations to all who entered. And don't forget, if you didn't win one of these 3 prizes, you'll all receive a $25 gift card courtesy of our friends at the Joseph Richardson Group. So thank you once again, Joseph Richardson Group, to Sham Golf Course, to Time Masters, and of course to Burrowing Owl, our prize winners. The wine raffle is still going and goes in fact till December 18th, and we encourage you to jump on to the Gala, the FVHCF website, and everything that you need as far as donating, getting raffle tickets, it's all there. And it's easy to click on to find. And of course, anything over $25 gets you a charitable receipt. And no amount is too small for the foundation. And my goodness, the more the merrier. We love your dollars. These dollars going to incredibly important causes throughout the Fraser Valley. All right, we quickly want to thank our sponsors once again. Snowcrest, of course, our presenting sponsor tonight, but we also have a ton of other sponsors. MS Productions for providing us with this virtual playground. In today's day and age, this is really a world-class, first-class facility here in Tradex, Abbotsford. MS Productions has put this together. The hardworking crew of Mitchell and Jourdain in the back making us look good in this winter wonderland. Thank you very much. Also to Borkum Printers, Salon Picasso, Key Innovations, the Esposito Group, Cinderella Slip-Ons, Canadian Western Bank, the Abbotsford branch, Envision Sardis, Concept Plumbing and Gas, Trans Mountain Core, Black Pressed, Patrica Media, Star FM and Country 107, and the Joseph Richards Group, I already mentioned, Sleeman's, Burrowing Owl, Time Masters, and once again, Sham Golf Course, our wonderful sponsors for this incredible event tonight. Thank you very much. Cannot do it without you. I want to quickly move on here because we don't want to take all of your time. We just want to, I say just relax and just enjoy it. We're here now, Howard, and I want to get to all the thank yous, and there's a ton of them here. So listen, thank you once again, MS Productions. Thank you to the committee members, Elaine Barkman, Laura Wilson, Linda Mortimer, Janet Hutchison, Heather Spence. Just stand up and take a bow if you hear your name. Kathy Falvey, Linda Dirksen, thank you so much for all your hard work. Tracy Rilliard, who you saw earlier, who I have the pleasure of working with the golf tournament, with different events. Behind the scenes, she is working nonstop, from the golf tournament to this, and then on to the It's a Wonderful breakfast coming up very soon, December 10th, in fact. And tickets are available for that on the foundation website. A big thank you again to Tracy and the foundation staff who worked so hard to switch this into a virtual event this year, and also putting together the Gala in the box kits. Once again, a big thank you to Howard Blank, Point Blank Productions. The work he does is incredible. A big thank you to all of you at home. To say the very least, we can't do it without you. This foundation needs you and appreciates you. And spread the word. It takes a lot of people to do what is needed in these 4 communities, and you can make that happen. Spread the word and mention the website. Please make sure you do share our website on your social media. Take a picture of yourself, take Gala shots for your chance to win, and post them on our social media sites. The auctions will stay open till 10 p.m. tonight, so make sure you get your last bids in. We mentioned some of the earlier live auction almost winners. So far, so good for you, but please make sure you keep checking up until 10 o'clock, the very minute at 10, and we will obviously encourage you to up those bids. If you're feeling extra generous as we get close to the holiday season, feel free to empty those wallets, work on those credit cards, up those limits, as Santa said earlier.
And important to note, if you're a successful bidder, you will be notified through the via the foundation.
Exactly.
So you will know that you're a winner, and they'll make the arrangements for you.
That's it for us, I think, Trace. That's a wrap. On behalf of myself, Howard Blank, and the incredible crew here, it's been a wonderful evening. Happy holidays. I wish you safety. Be safe out there. Practice all those measures handed out by the wonderful Dr. Bonnie Henry, and have a wonderful evening. Thanks for tuning in.
Good night.